Welcome to another Tuesday stream. So today, I wanted to play a little bit of 2 Point Campus, and I wanted to do this on stream because while I absolutely love 2 Point Hospital, it's taken me a little bit to just kind of get the motivation up to start playing 2 Point Campus. I played it for, I don't know, an hour or something, and it was very much the same as 2 Point Hospital. Which is a good thing, really. Like, you often hear out there people will complain about sequels as if it could have just been DLC. And what do you really expect out of a sequel, right? I mean, you want things to be very much the same, and mechanically it is very much the same with a different skin, a different coat of paint on it. You're in, you're building a university this time, and your characters are different, and the situations are different, but the mechanics are very much the same. So let's just dive right on in here. So I have a little bit of a save file going, but not very much. But I thought, streaming, sharing this with you might give me a little bit more motivation just to get into it. So what do we got here? Freshly Meadows. This country college has low expectations and a nice canal. It's the perfect place to start your career. So my student happiness level is about in the middle. My campus level is level 3. I have $461,362 to spend. So let's just continue and hop right in. This countryside cottage has low expectations and a nice canal. It's the perfect place to start your career. So, if you've never played a 2 Point Campus or 2 Point Hospital game, these are simulation games that borrow heavily from, games like your roller coaster tycoons and your theme parks and theme hospitals and things of that nature. So you're building and you're managing. It's there's a building element to it as you build up the different parts of, in this case, your university, and then there's a management part to it where you've got people coming in, just like in your theme park games back in the 90s, where you've got people coming in and you've got to keep them happy, keep their needs met, build them things like bathrooms and cafeterias, and put benches in the lobbies and all that sort of thing to keep them happy and keep their satisfaction level up. It's really quite a fun game, and it's pretty charming. So
if it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
alright, so it's telling me right off the bat there are a lot of jobs for janitors. Maybe I should hire a janitor. Let's see what this student's issue is. Well, he just went to bed, so this is how far I've gotten so far. So this is my bathroom over here with 2 stalls, sink, soap, hand dryer. Alright. Well done. Those students look smarter already. The better they do, the more money you'll have to fund the campus. Who's smart now? Yes, you receive tuition fees from all the students enrolled in courses at the campus, as well as a bonus for how much XP they're earning. Okay. Alright, looks like these guys are hungry. They're looking for French fries. Satisfying students' needs is just one way to improve our grades. Next on the agenda is a spot of studying. Luckily, the students have just been given their first assignments. Completing assignments is a great way for students to earn XP away from the classroom, though it looks like they need some new facilities. Check your inbox to see what they need. Alright. Check my inbox. Library required. Alright, well, let's build a library. Let's put it down on this end so it's away from all of the activity and kind of quiet. Let's do 4x4. And we'll put the door down this way because it looks like that way it's facing the hallway. Alright, and then we've got a reception which will rotate and put right here. And what else do we need? Obviously, we need a computer. So, computer cubicle, so we'll put one of those. Maybe not too close to reception. We'll put it right over here. And then maybe we'll put another one on this side. Alright. We don't want 3 of those right now. What do we got? A textbook cubicle. Not required necessarily, but we'll take that and we'll put it right beside the computer cubicle. And then what else do we need? Obviously some books, right? So here's a bookshelf. That's 3,500. No, I do not want to cancel that.
And you're listening to Campus
We want
Radio,
a bookshelf.
where we do all the work for none of the pay. We've got a great show for you. But
I'll
first,
put a bookshelf
here's some music.
there.
Students are
Put
reminded
a
that some
bookshelf
things are personal.
there. Put a bookshelf. Alright, let's move that into the corner. Let's cancel that for a minute. Oh, how do I just go back to the map? Oh, right, I have to move stuff later or something. Alright, let's put another bookshelf. What is that? Study cubicle. Okay, we'll put one of those in. Right there and there. And that should do. I think that's all the requirements for this room, so X to confirm build. Okay. And then I can move it. There we go. That's a little better for my OCD. Okay, that's a nice looking library. Okay. Hire an assistant for the library. That's the next thing I have to do. Okay, so we go Y, and we go to hire staff. And
Tuition fees may be spent on administrative purposes.
assistant. There we go. So we'll take this one and we'll hire her. Reference, she gets hungry easily and she moves slower than most. Alright. So we'll put her right there. Or is that a him? Looks like a him, okay. Alright, now we got students going to the library. It's as easy as that. What should we build next? Alright, well, this is my lecture hall. This is the shower room and the dormitory. Okay, it's looking like we need a cafeteria at some point. Complete an assignment at the library. That's almost done.
It's really hard to find time for
87, 89.
Here's Maggie with a tip for getting
Perfect.
things done.
Alright. Let's see how the students do in the next class.
Multitasking.
Okay, so time is moving. You can see on the bottom of the screen, time is moving through December, coming into January. My monthly profit is, oh, up to 8,000 now. XP bonus, plus 5,000 and change.
This would all be a bit much.
That money lets me build and grow even faster. So, we're doing a Scientography class. That happens over here. So these people are looking to pass a Scientography class. What I should probably do is build some kind of a cafeteria if it'll let me. Alright. build... Let's see what else we can do here. There's nothing else I can build quite yet. I have to unlock. Excuse me. Academic.
Staff are reminded to be inspirational.
Foundation. Yeah, so I'd like to build a cafeteria or something, because some of my people seem to be hungry, but so far I haven't unlocked that, so let's take a look at what's going on here. We're looking to pass the Scientography class with at least a grade of B. Why is this guy happy and sad? What's going on? He's bored, apparently. His needs are being met. He's got food. He's clean. I don't know what the happy and sad thing is about. 50% of the students are bored. How do I make the students less bored?
Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me.
Your students have gone from C grade to B grade. Let's recap how you did it, shall we? Okay. Educate. Provide better staff and facilities to improve your students' grades. Nurture. Make students happy and comfortable to increase their learning rate. And expand. Earn more cash by growing your campus and enrolling more students. I understand. Okay. Congratulations, you've earned some kudos for completing objectives. Spend kudos to unlock new items as well as staff outfits and interior design
And
options.
now, the
Okay.
story of a teaching hospital and some missing bones.
And it wants me to push Y now and go to items. Alright, so
Here at the teaching hospital in Mitten, students look forward to
unlock
a
an
long and
item with
healthy life in
kudos.
medicine. But
Alright,
while they were
so
sleeping, with visions of crutches and pharmaceutical
palpitation
machinery in
machine
their
I can
heads,
unlock.
their teaching skeletons
kudos.
went missing. They've tried making their own skeletons
now
out
I
of
have to
wire,
place it somewhere.
toothpicks, and toilet paper, but sadly, they're 39 bones short.
Let's put it
and
right
don't know what
here.
they're missing. For now, their education and the future of healthcare in our county is looking boneless and a little limp.
Ah, crap.
Fliss, back to you.
Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry.
Well, apparently I built two by accident, so I guess I'm going to have to move it somewhere. Maybe we'll put it over here. Alright, the first year. Finish your first year on campus. I am halfway done. Faculty and facilities. Staff are 60% happy. I need to employ 5 staff members and build the staff room. Okay. So, let's see. Who else can I hire? Hire another teacher. Okay, why is my teacher leaving? You have staff on a break with nowhere to relax. Consider building a staff room. Okay, I hired an extra teacher for no reason, apparently. Alright, let's see. Let's build a break room. student lounge. I should have built that a while ago.
Frequently asked questions.
Staff
No,
room.
your
Okay.
chicken should not
Let's put
be
the staff room up here at the front. Alright.
At Jumbo, we know it's our employees that are the big deal. That's why they get the Jumbo treatment. Mobile stationery, toilet substitute, sip of milk, leg rooms, dental surgeries, additional headrest, and our famous data system analysis training program system. Or FDAP-STAPS. I'm Jumbo McNally, and I wish I worked here.
Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid.
Alright, so now we have a staff room. Sorry I went quiet there. I was kind of thinking for a minute here what I needed to do to get this done. So they could probably use... Well, I guess I could probably use another chair or something. Add items to this room. How about a couch? Okay, the couch is not going to fit. What is this, a TV?
Hard work may or may not pay off.
Why is it jumping around like crazy? Unlock with Kudosh, remote learning. All right. So nice to see so many people in here. My goodness, I'm overwhelmed with all the comments. I do see there's a couple of people in here. Thanks, guys. So what does everybody think of games like this in general? Is this your cup of tea, or is this kind of too simple for you? I really enjoy these kind of games where you know, you have to kind of think and strategize. In the first, you know, little bit of the game, it kind of holds your hand and tells you what to do, but eventually, to get your campus up to a level 5 or something like that, you're gonna have to be pretty efficient with meeting the needs of your students and that sort of thing. Let's go over here beside the library. Yeah, let's do it in this corner and build a big student room. Student lounge. Let's put it in this whole area here. Let's do 5 by 3. There we go. And we'll put the door on this side. Invalid collision B. Alright, couch. Couch here.
We're sorry for the
Can we
litter
get something
that
like a pool table or
sorry,
something,
that's fine.
maybe? Let me see here. Oh, we got an arcade machine, okay. Oh, I have to unlock that with Kudosh. Let's see how much that costs.
Thanks for joining
Oh,
us
it's only
on
15.
Campus Radio. If anyone from
But then
2
it
Point Radio is
costs
listening in, or has
3,500.
received my emails,
That's
I
quite a
graduate
bit.
next year and will be
there.
Station. Thanks.
Got a little stereo and some beer cups. Red Solo cup, I filled you up. Alright, what else have we got here? What's this?
Doctor, return to the hospital.
Headphones poster. Let's see what that costs. 10 kudos to unlock. And then we can put the poster over here, maybe. What's this? Punching bag thing. Cannot afford that right now. Alright, what else have we got? Well, we can put a lamp beside the couch. And let's maybe put a couple of plants in here. Yeah, some more. Oh, there's a air hockey, or what is that? Foosball table. That's probably with kudos. That's too expensive. Let's see. Yeah, maybe a sink would be a good idea. No, I don't want to cancel room. I keep getting confused between Xbox and Switch controls. I go back and forth all the time between Steam Deck and you know, PC using an Xbox controller, and then back to the Switch, and I'm just constantly messed up with the controls. X is A and A is X, and Alright, anyway, what were we gonna do here? I wanted to get a sink. And let's put that right there. And the microwave. And we'll put that right there. And let's see if it'll let me build this room now. Yep, there we go. Now we got a student lounge. They've got some music, they've got some arcade games, so maybe they won't be as bored anymore. I still need one more staff member, and I don't know. I guess I could hire a janitor, maybe? Let's try that. Teachers, assistants, janitors. Alright, let's hire this janitor.
The more you revise, the longer you've been revising.
I don't know if they've all got dartboards over their heads or bullseyes. I don't know if they want to play darts or if that's just their way of saying they're at leisure, but, well, the arcade machine is making me money. That's cool. Alright. Almost done my first year on campus, 11 of 12 months, average assessment score of 70%, I hit it by 84%. Level 3 science lab, I haven't completed yet. How do I, let's see here. Gotta upgrade this.
It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed.
I don't remember how to upgrade things from 2 Point Hospital, or whether I have to... don't know how to up... Oh, there's a... B. Upgrade to Science Hub 2. 10,000. That's grayed out. No, I have enough money. But I don't know why it's grayed out.
Distracted students should pretend that they're listening.
Need a janitor with mechanics.
The end of year
Unlocked through
results have been
research.
released. Love
Janitor
what
with
you now.
mechanics, okay. See, these games kind of make you think. Okay, so hire staff. Let's look at
Besides,
janitors.
time to relax and prepare for
This
next
janitor has mechanics. Maintenance, 30% skill.
Enjoy your summer. I know I will.
I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Upgrade. I'm gonna have to Google that. I now have like 3 janitors, so it's kind of overkill. Well, I hope you you get the point of 2 Point Campus here and what you can accomplish playing a game like this. You move to bigger and bigger schools after you complete the first one. I gotta figure out how to upgrade that lab. I remember doing exactly the same thing in 2 Point Hospital, upgrading hospital equipment and stuff. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing wrong there. It says I need research skills and stuff like that. It hasn't really walked me through that as of yet. But I'll have to look into that some more. Pretty fun game overall, though. I'm gonna just take 2 seconds here and have a nasty smoke. So I'll be right back. Just changing over here, I completed the year and got my little award for completing the first year in 2 Point Campus, and now I'm going to start Asterix and Obelix XXL2 Roman Rumble in Las Vegas. There were 3 XXL games. Now, for those of you in America who may not be as familiar with Asterix, Asterix was a comic book series from France or Belgium, French-speaking country, very popular in Canada when I was growing up in the 80s. I got all the Asterix comics from the local library, and they were available in school libraries and things like that. Pretty wholesome stuff for the most part, but fun and adventure. Asterix is basically a you know, an ancient superhero. He's this little Gaul villager guy, little warrior who drinks a special potion that somebody in his village makes and becomes basically super strong. He's basically a little mini Superman when he drinks his potion. And Obelix, the big fat guy, is already very strong because he's just this huge fat guy and has a huge appetite and that sort of thing. And so I've grown up with this franchise because of Canada's connection to French, the French language, and France as a country, you know, being half responsible for the development of Canada. We get a lot of French and British stuff here in Canada. So if you're not too familiar with Asterix, this series is a 3D beat 'em up sort of series. A lot of fun. I'm gonna hop right into it here in just a second. Nope, that's the Xbox controller. Here we go. I have played this game before, but I just want to start from scratch. This company, Microids, makes all the Asterix and Obelix games. They're from France, I believe, and they get the licenses to a lot of this stuff. They also recently published the Smurfs Mission Vileaf game that came out earlier this year, late last year. I think it was Christmas time last year or something. I'll go with easy just for the hell of it. These games can get a little bit difficult with combos and stuff like that as you progress in the game. I would normally play on normal, but I just kind of want to get through it this time to show you guys what's going on. So this is a PlayStation 2 game, which I can't remember. I don't think this game came out in North America on the PlayStation 2. XXL1 did, and it was known. It was known by a different title. I can't remember the title at this present time, but XXL2 I don't think came out on the PS2 here. I actually had to import a copy from Europe and play it on my region-free PS2. But then these were all re-released. XXL1 was fully remastered and put on the Switch, and all platforms actually have it physically on the Xbox, I believe.
We're waiting for
But I was able to pick this XXL2 up for $5 and change on the Switch yesterday, so it just got me in the mood to play it and check it out.
How are you?
Right as sunlight, but will be even righter when get the... Shh!
I will come to the point. You all know of Caesar's plans to conquer the Gaulish village. My village.
Not news, huh?
Well, I believe he's a druid's whisker away from succeeding.
By Zeus.
By Belanus.
By Odin.
Bye-bye.
What will get a fix? Thanks to your potions and give superhuman strength to your warriors, your village needn't fear the Romans.
To overcome your village, Caesar would need to give his legions a power even more greater than yours.
And I don't know of anybody who could harness such a great power.
Brexit does, of course.
Precisely.
Bravo! Encore! Iterum, as we say in Rome. Marvelous, dear fellow. A fine brace of druids.
They are yours, noble Caesar. Make good use of them.
Count on me, Getafix. Take them away.
Well, they've kidnapped the druids.
What? Getafix? A traitor? Who are you? To talk about our
Oh,
druid
hey,
like
Sean.
that?
Yeah, you know what?
My name is
I
Sam
completely
Sheffield.
forgot
I
about
should
that,
not
but
traitor
you're
with
totally
us.
right. He fell
I'm
in
a
the
traitor
vat of it,
myself.
yeah.
Traitor to Rome.
I,
I'm not a treachery to treasonous
completely
regency.
spaced out on that.
I didn't understand a word of what he said, Asterix.
So you have the gall to come to our village, to slander our druid without evidence? And what's more,
You even admit to being a traitor!
Yes, well, I'm on your side now, Gaul.
Let him finish his story, Asterix.
I haven't played this game in
true
a while.
that Getafix has been a bit odd lately. You know, last
think I
week
played it
he
about
didn't even want to give me any magic potion.
two or
But
three
he
years
doesn't
ago.
ever give you magic potion, Obelix. You fell in the cauldron when you was little, and that doesn't
Well,
make
there we
our
go.
Getafix a traitor. You're not going to believe the first Roman that comes by. Why, two tatties? He's gone.
Just like a thief.
I'm here, Gaul. You wanted evidence? I've got evidence.
Getafix is
The first
golden
game,
sickle.
Why, two tatties? If
XXL,
Getafix was here, I'm
they call it
sure
Roll
he could give us an
Mastered,
explanation of
is
this whole story.
on
But
sale
Glenn
right
us
now
alone
too
knows
on
where
the
he is now.
eShop for
He's in
about
Las
$10 and change
What's
Canadian.
that, Las Vegas?
So I'm planning on picking that up too, just so I have all three of them together digitally on the Switch here.
Dedicated to the pursuit of sporting entertainment for the greater happiness of Romans everywhere. Las Vegas is round-the-clock gladiator combat to the goriest death. It's skimpily clad slaves fed to hungry lions 7 days a week. But Las Vegas is above all a unique welcome and a festival atmosphere every day of the
I think
week
they're
in
doing
a
this little
fairy tale
picture-in-picture thing because these are unremastered PS2 graphics, the cutscenes, so makes it look a little bit better if they shrink it down a bit.
in the pure opulence of Caesar's palace. Las Vegas, the Roman holiday you'll never forget. Opening soon.
A Jules Caesar production.
A city for games? These Romans are crazy.
Asterix, you and Obelix are going to Rome. It's the only way to discover why Getafix has betrayed us.
To discover if he betrayed us vital statistics.
Well, yes, that's what I was going to say.
I'll come with you, Gaul.
Stay well away from us, Sam Schiffer. This whole thing stinks of a trap. But we have no choice.
Right, all, let's go, Obelix.
You know, a lot of people, when they look at something like this right off the bat, they think it's, you know, a cheap licensed game or something, but these games are actually, you know, pretty well developed. The controls are generally really good. This is gonna start giving me some fighting tutorials here, probably. So with all these games, you collect these Roman helmets. Just mashing Y here right now. I think I'll get better abilities later on in the game.
What should we do, Asterix? Should I knock?
No, Obelix, you'll break it.
Well, yes, of course.
Gauls!
Look, Asterix. It's our friend the traitor.
You can't get in through the main door, Gauls. The park isn't open to the public yet. But I know a secret entrance there. Behind that block.
Over to you, Obelix.
Hold this, please, traitor.
Hey! Let's go, Obelix. We wait for you, Sam Schiffer.
Go on ahead, Gaul. I'll catch you up.
Alright, so A gives us a dash move. Of course, don't forget to break the crates. It gives me such a warm, fuzzy feeling to play this. You know, I grew up with this stuff, and it's so fun to see these characters and actually play these characters alive on the screen. I just really love it. I actually recently, I should show you, just let me step away for 2 seconds. I was doing some thrifting the other day. Well, a friend of mine was doing some thrifting the other day, and he picked this up for me. Sorry to step away, that's bad manners, but Asterix, the 12 Tasks of Asterix on VHS, good old VHS. So this is pretty cool because we didn't get a lot of Asterix physical media in English, even here in Canada. A lot of the stuff that is floating around as far as physical media in Canada is in French, being that that's the native language of the the franchise, so to speak. So, but pretty excited to pick that up. There are quite a few Asterix movies, both animated and not paying attention here. Quite a few movies. There's at least a good dozen movies, and there's probably a good dozen games too. They've been making Asterix games since, like, I think there's one on the Commodore 64, there's a couple on the ZX Spectrum and the Amiga, I think there's one on the Super Nintendo, there may be one on the NES too, but not in North America. Most of these are PAL only. Feels like we got a little bit of a frame rate issue here. I don't know if you guys can see. It feels like it's a little bit chuggy at times when you move around in the environment too fast. New postcode. Coming up soon. There's a bunch of stuff in this game that requires you to switch. Requires you to switch back and forth between Asterix and Obelix and use kind of their, two different abilities or whatever to, get through certain puzzles and things like that. As I said, these games are actually pretty well designed. Whoa! Misjudged that jump. Crates, whatever you call them. Alright. For some reason I can't rotate my camera all of a sudden. combo shown on the lower left of the screen to get the specialized bonus. So got this superpower, you move faster. It takes an adjustment to control. Everybody's pretty much a one-shot kill when you have that power.
Must have a new aerodynamic armor to cut down on air resistance.
Oh, it's kind of you to do that for us.
Like a butt and a very nice little combat too. Reminds me of my youth. Me being in the second room to light the second torch. You already know that you can control.
Have you ever, I don't know if you're still in here, Sean, but have you ever played these games?
It is very useful to change character from time to time, as there are some things that Asterix can do but not Obelix, and vice versa. Sometimes you may have to use your noodle.
You really do have to use your noodle in these games sometimes. I've actually gotten stuck multiple times just trying to figure out puzzles. Some of them are surprisingly inventive.
I don't know, Obelix. This character is worrying me more and more.
Funny, it's the same color as Obelix. Bumper! With this, you'll be able to jump almost as high as me. Well done. Now you know you need both characters to open certain doors. Only 2 more torches left. Meet me in the next room.
You know, I'm not talking very much, guys. I'm not very good at this whole keeping up an entertainment while I'm actually concentrating on playing a game. So, remind me to speak up, dude. Sean, you haven't played any of these games yet.
Attached to a cable.
I know what you're like with franchises, so I don't know if you ever will play these games because there are so many from way back in the day on systems you maybe don't have or whatever, but the XXL trilogy are more or less their own thing, so you could pretty easily access these 3 games. They're actually on sale on the Switch this week, so take that for what it's worth. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Obelix for something. I'll switch over to Asterix and try the... I don't know what I'm supposed to do in here. Something with this furnace, maybe? Oh, here we go. Above my head. Alright, and then flip this lever. I think these games are pretty good looking considering it's a PS2 game. I don't know if any remastering went into this, to be honest. I know the first game got an actual remaster and it looks great. I feel like this game is maybe slightly retouched or whatever, but it's mostly just a port. Alright, what am I doing up here? As Sean says, with licensed games you're more flexible, although you did enjoy reading Asterix and Tintin as a French kid. Not terribly compelled to play these. Yeah, man, that's totally fair. I find them to be pretty fun. You know, they actually have a challenge to them. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something. I do not know what I'm supposed to do here. Something with this. Ah, there we go.
One more torch to go and all the joys of Las Vegas are yours. Meet me all. You know the procedure.
Alright. I vaguely remember this room.
And the best for last. This big ball is a bomb. So move it carefully. It should be able to blow up that wall that looks a bit fragile to me. But first of all, you'll need to clear the way by lowering this little rampart. Try pushing this little stone block. First, get close to it. There's no need to press the button. Everything takes care of itself. Make progress a fine thing.
Is he taking us for fools, Asterix? I know how to push a little stone.
I'm more worried about that button he keeps on talking about.
Using the block, you should be able to reach the ledge up above. Now you can move the bomb calmly. Get close to the bomb, and you'll grab it automatically. No need to press a button. When you have hold of it, move it like you were moving Asterix or Obelix. Be careful. If the bomb touches a wall or if you bash it, it will get primed, and then boom! Go on. Try moving the bomb in front of the fragile wall to blow it up. Wait till I'm underway. Oh! Later on, I'm sure you'll find other ways to bring down walls.
Alright, let's see what we got in here.
Why can't they make little pocket bombs, this Roman?
Looks like I need another bomb for this wall now. Yeah, okay. A new bomb appeared over here. So we have to do the same thing again. Apparently you have to go slowly or it will prime. Alright, we got through that. What other horrors await us? Hello. Goodbye. Alright, we opened the door to Las Vegas.
Well done, balls! All the torches are alight! You're not heroes for nothing. Careful now. You're about to enter into the heart of Las Vegas. Proceed with caution. A little bird told me that a Drew is being held prisoner within the peninsula. It might be Gitovix, as I know he is very well guarded. Find a way into the peninsula and liberate the Drew. I'll be hanging around here if you need me.
Alright, well, after watching the essentially playable tutorial, I think people have an idea of what this game is all about. So we've got an adventure ahead of us where we're going to have to beat up a ton of Romans and rescue the druid Getafix. Alright, here we got a bunch of stuff now. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's try this. Whoa. You know, I feel like I'm not sure how to classify this game. Obviously, it is a beat 'em up, but it's kind of a platformer, a puzzle platformer too. I feel like I'd rather play this than a lot of basic platformers, though. There's a lot more to these games, I feel. Why are they running away? Well, that sucks. At least Asterix can swim. I forgot about that. I didn't die. There's got to be a secret to getting across that. Oh, look, there's a bunch of helmets in the water. Let's see what the secret is to getting across that. There's another block over here that we can push. Let's see what happens to that. Some occasional camera issues in this game, but overall, I'd say for a PS2 game, it holds up pretty well. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Just unlock later. food. Okay, what is the secret to getting across here? Can't get over to the other side. I'm confused. Oh, here's a... Oh, no, that's that block we pushed before. There. Is there a block somewhere else that we can push? Or it's over here. Oh, here we go with one of those things you can go around. Let's see where this takes us.
I'm not that heavy. If Mr. Asterix isn't happy, he can just move his machine all by himself.
There we go with our druid buddy. Alright, well that unlocked a door here. And of course I can't get across there. But this is where I need to be, I guess, anyway. Perspective's kind of weird on this ramp. Alright, gotta do something with these, I guess. I don't know what those are supposed to be for. Interesting. Well, I think I'm gonna sign off for the night, guys. Interestingly, I picked up... I should show you before I go. I picked up a couple of sets of DVDs in my quest to recreate the 90s and early 2000s in my living room here. So I picked up Season 2 of Futurama, or Volume 2, Volume 3 of Futurama, and then volumes 1 and 2 of Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers on DVD. All of these are DVD, and I've been on a quest to kind of get together everything that would have been shot in the 4:3 aspect ratio. Well, not everything, but everything I would have been interested in from that 90s and early 2000s, say pre-2006, 2007, when things started to transition over to widescreen by default. For a few years there, up to maybe 2008, 2009, it was common to get two different versions available, either widescreen or standard, what do they call it, letterbox or whatever. But a lot of the stuff from this vintage, where it would have been in the, pre-early 2000s stuff, that would have made sense on a tube TV, on a VCR, or a DVD player. I've been pretty excited to collect this stuff that kind of, not so much for the collection itself, but just for me to recreate the vibe of, say, Saturday morning cartoons on my tube TV. I don't know if you can really see. I guess I can point the camera over there. I hope it's not too jittery, but over here I have my tube TV here, 27-inch Sony Trinitron, and DVD player and stuff like that. Sorry for the jittery camera. But yeah, it's my favorite thing to do right now. That's what I'm vibing on. Outside of playing and discovering new games, is going back and watching old DVDs of 90s stuff. Just absolutely love it. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to cut out for the night. It's been a little over an hour here, and I'm pretty much done what I wanted to talk about. So I will talk to you guys next Tuesday, hopefully. See you later.